A royal secret that could shatter the monarchy. What if one royal baby's birth wasn't just historic, but hiding a truth that could tear the crown apart? Recent reports claim a stunning DNA twist has emerged, and now the palace is demanding answers directly from Meghan and Harry. This isn't tabloid gossip. It's a situation so serious that insiders say Buckingham Palace is deeply concerned about its implications. If the rumors are true, it could change everything we thought we knew about royal succession, bloodlines, and trust. And the silence from Meghan and Harry? It's only adding fuel to the fire. So what's really going on behind palace walls? And why are so many afraid of the truth coming out? The royal family may be facing its most unprecedented identity crisis yet. And once the truth escapes, there may be no way to put it back in the royal vault. The fairy tale baby story under fire. When Meghan Markle gave birth to Archie and later Lilibet, the world saw it as a modern royal moment. But something wasn't adding up behind the scenes. From the very beginning, there were odd inconsistencies, closed-door births, no hospital footage, and a noticeable lack of documentation compared to royal tradition. Insiders whispered that the palace was never fully briefed about the delivery, and eyebrows were quietly raised. At first, these concerns were brushed off as protocol breaking by an independent couple. But now, with whispers of DNA testing and legal review, some are asking whether there was more to hide than just privacy. Could the birth details have been veiled for reasons the public never expected? The palace has maintained a polished exterior, but these gaps raise real questions. And the longer they remain unanswered, the more suspicious everything begins to look. The DNA twist no one saw coming. In a bombshell development, reports suggest a confidential DNA analysis has triggered alarm bells inside Buckingham Palace. Though official details remain sealed, multiple sources confirm that questions about paternity and lineage are at the heart of this drama. One high-ranking palace aide allegedly described the situation as potentially destabilizing. This isn't just about scandal, it's about royal legitimacy. And in a family where bloodline equals destiny, any uncertainty could send shockwaves through centuries of tradition. How could a DNA test change the entire royal narrative? This discovery could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the line of succession. And if confirmed, it may force the monarchy to address secrets they've long kept hidden. Why the palace is panicking now? Buckingham Palace has remained relatively silent on many Sussex controversies, but this time they're demanding a response. Senior courtiers are said to be pressuring King Charles himself to get ahead of the narrative before things spiral. There's speculation that legal teams are now involved, reviewing both royal protocols and birth records. If the findings prove damaging, the palace may have to act publicly. And with King Charles's image still vulnerable after Harry's memoir, the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't about gossip anymore. It's about the monarchy's future. If the crown is to survive, it must first survive the truth. And this might be the one secret too big to bury. Meghan and Harry's silence speaks volumes. Despite mounting questions, Meghan and Harry have remained notably quiet. No interviews, no social posts, no statements. This is unusual for the couple, especially given how vocal they've been in the past when it comes to defending their family. Why now, when faced with the biggest accusation yet, are they choosing silence? Some say it's legal advice. Others think it's guilt. But one thing is clear: the longer they stay quiet, the louder the questions grow. Could their silence be a strategy or an admission? In the court of public opinion, silence often speaks louder than denial. And right now, their silence is deafening. Archie and Lilibet, who knows the truth? The children of Meghan and Harry have always been surrounded by mystery, but this latest revelation adds a chilling new layer. Insiders claim even senior members of the royal family were kept in the dark about key birth details. Were there irregularities in the documents? Were the godparents strategically kept secret for a reason? These questions, once brushed off, now carry weight. Even Princess Diana's former confidants are reportedly alarmed by what they're hearing. If the children aren't who we think they are, what does that mean for their royal status? Suddenly, questions of succession, legitimacy, and titles hang in the balance, and the monarchy is walking a very thin line. Royal bloodlines, a history of obsession. The British royal family has always been obsessed with bloodlines, titles, succession, and pure heritage. Even subtle scandals like Edward VIII's abdication shook the monarchy to its core. So imagine the chaos if a modern DNA dispute rewrites the family tree. Could Archie and Lilibet lose their titles? Could this strip Harry of his standing or block future claims? Legal experts say the implications could range from purely symbolic to unprecedented constitutional crisis. And the world is watching closely as the palace weighs its next move. In a world built on heritage, even whispers of doubt can cause kingdoms to tremble. And this time, the whispers are growing louder. The investigation behind closed doors. According to reports, the palace isn't just asking questions. They may be actively investigating. Private investigators, attorneys, and family advisors are rumored to be involved in a hush-hush probe. And if they find what they fear, expect major fallout, not just for Harry and Meghan, but the institution itself. There's talk that King Charles could publicly distance the monarchy from the Sussex children. Behind the scenes, quiet meetings are being held almost daily at Clarence House in Windsor. The goal? Control the damage before it becomes irreversible. But when the truth is this big, no walls are strong enough to contain it forever. And leaks may already be slipping through the cracks. Media coverage, silenced or suppressed. Strangely, mainstream media outlets have been unusually restrained in covering this scandal. Why? Journalists close to the palace say they've been advised not to speculate about unconfirmed reports. Could this be a coordinated media blackout to prevent embarrassment, or something deeper? Meanwhile, independent outlets and royal watchers are keeping the story alive. And as pressure builds online, the mainstream may be forced to break their silence. Once it hits headlines, there'll be no turning back. This might be the biggest story the press isn't allowed to tell yet, but the truth always finds a way to break through. Public opinion divided, sympathy or suspicion. Fans of Meghan and Harry are defending them fiercely, calling the latest rumors racist, classist, and cruel. They argue this is just another smear campaign, engineered to punish the couple for leaving. But critics say the palace wouldn't push this hard unless something real was uncovered. The result? A deep divide in public opinion between loyalists who believe in the couple's innocence and skeptics who think the truth has finally surfaced. This isn't just a royal issue anymore. It's become a cultural debate on power, privilege, and truth. And everyone has picked a side. With every passing hour, the narrative war grows fiercer, and both sides are digging in for the long haul. What happens next? Royal response or public exposure? The big question now is, how long can the palace keep this under wraps? And what will Harry and Meghan do next? If they don't speak soon, insiders believe the palace might take matters into their own hands, possibly with an official statement or televised clarification. And if that happens, expect a firestorm of interviews, legal filings, and possibly even courtroom drama. Will Harry finally tell the whole truth? Will Meghan stand firm or crack under pressure? We may be on the verge of the most explosive royal reckoning in modern history. Because once a DNA truth escapes the vault, it can never be locked away again. The fate of titles, reputations, and the monarchy itself hangs in the balance. And once that scale tips, nothing will ever be the same again. The crown's fragile future, the royal family may never be the same again, and we'll be right here with every shocking update. The truth is unraveling faster than the crown can spin it, and we're not letting go until every piece is exposed. Thanks for watching. If this royal mystery left you stunned, hit that like button and subscribe for more explosive truths behind the palace walls.